Hello. So this video I'm gonna do on a low tier hunter. This is for all my low tier mechanic mains. So what we have here is a geisha. I take my doll out. I have a pretty good spawn, but I'm hiding still because the gravekeeper is near me. And if the hunter sees the gravekeeper first, then they'll see like there's no one else here because the gravekeeper spawns here. So I'm gonna hide, and the geisha is on the seer actually, and I'm pretty sure I'm still hiding because people just love to ping and hide here. I love that. Okay, they actually ping, but anyway. Please ping the hunter is near you. That's something that really annoys me. And you know, seer pretty much counters geisha. If you want to learn spawns, you should be practicing seer. Spawns and looking back, you should play seer. And the seer is doing a pretty good job. It hasn't been hit yet. So I am decoding with my bot. I am transitioning, but this would have been a good time for me, like my main body, to be decoding, but either way she just teleports to my bot, and I have crows because I have not been decoding. I've just been transitioning, and she knows where I am either way because one, I have crows, and two, she killed my bot. So these crows are gonna follow me until I touch a cipher. And geisha got a really decent buff recently. She can go across the map quicker than her last mechanics, how they worked. Like, she caught up to me pretty quickly. And I used my doll to body block here. I'm not going to use it to decode. I mean, the nearest cipher, gravekeeper is working on it. And I'm cutting to a cipher again, which you don't want to do. You want to go away from ciphers, but I just needed somewhere to kite. Thing is, with geisha, she has a ridiculous hitbox. It's so stupid. I don't understand it. Sometimes she hits you, sometimes she doesn't. Just keep in mind, she has a ridiculous hitbox. It's not big, but it's just ridiculous sometimes. And Forward does a really nice stun here. Forward is a really nice supporting character. And shout out to you, Forward. You did a really nice stun for me, but I'm going to take a hit now. I just want to get out of this area anyway. And just transition out from the working ciphers. So this is a nice area to loop. Even with geisha's new buff, I like to loop her. The thing with the butterflies, I like to like catch the butterflies so I can basically, like right here, yeah, like that, and I don't put that pallet down, so I can basically just like counter her ability because it's kind of like how she used to be. You can just counter her with clicking the little button, and I thought I was clicking that button, but apparently I wasn't because she dashed up to me. Oh, look at this beautiful stun. That was a nice stun. I love this Forward. This Forward was really good this match, and he helped me out, stunning twice. And yeah, I'm just looping this geisha. Kind of have to mind game her since her hitbox is really small. You know, she either has to go through that pallet or not. You know, she has to take a risk. Get a pallet stun or miss a hit, and she went through this pallet stun this time. But the cipher's primed, so it's alright. And I'm going away from the gate. But she went after the Forward instead. And the Forward died a little bit too quickly. It's okay, it happens. And I'm not at the gate yet, so what you want is someone to stay in the middle to rescue in case the geisha teleports. And she does. And it's nice to know which hunters normally run teleport or trump card. You know, like Photographers, they carry trump card, blink, and teleport. Geishas carry teleport. Wu-Changs, they like to use double teleport, in high tier at least. Blood Queens, they like to use trump card, blink, and teleport. It's a pattern. Not every hunter uses the same pattern, but it's good to at least predict what they have. Like bonbons, they carry blink or teleport, or peepers, feaster, they like to carry peepers, or even patroller if they're an OG feaster. You know, you just have to recognize that pattern. And the gatekeeper made it to the gate, and she ended up surrendering. Okay, so the next match is in Arms Factory, and I really don't like my spawn because hunters, they usually go in this area. So when someone says the hunter has changed target, it can mean two things: that the hunter did actually switch targets, or it's a Wu-Chang or Blood Queen. That's what we code it as in high tier, usually, because they like to teleport to different survivors, or even a Dream Witch, because Dream Witch can just sneak up on you. I'm still hiding. I put my bot down. I know it's a Wu-Chang at this point. And you know what Wu-Changs carry? They carry quenching effect, which is really annoying for mechanic beings. It means that they can know the location of every survivor if they not hit anyone after, I believe, 50 seconds. So you have 50 seconds to transition. I'm in a bad spot right now, but it's okay. I transitioned to a decent spot. It's not the worst spot, but I'm just gonna try to live as long as I can, and I'm trying to get away from this area because mercenaries actually decoding here, and the pallet's broken, which is kind of bad. Also, basement's here. I don't like heading near basement, so I'm trying to leave, but I'm doing okay right now. It's kind of hitting every spot. Wu-Chang's hitbox is very short, but I hate black form once he's dead. If he's in white form, it's just a bigger hitbox, which is so ridiculous. I hate white form hitbox. I could have palace down here, but I'm not gonna bolt it because I don't think my route would have been good. So I'm going. Don't put pallets down. I'm doing a 60-second kite, which is good. 3 ciphers are left. Yeah, he went through that. I wasn't actually expecting blink. That was on my bad, because, you know, can't really predict everything, because every Wu-Chang is different. They might have peepers, teleport, blink. In this case, he had blink. So my bot is still alive, which is good, and we have an explorer. So Cypher Rush is going to be pretty good. And he goes to hit the coordinator to get fed, but it's fine. And I want to decode as much as I can for my team because there are still 3 ciphers left. If you're like a low tier, I wouldn't advise you to decode and kite at the same time, just because you might not have as much practice doing it at the same time. It's better to focus on kiting rather than decoding. So I'm still kiting. I'm not decoding right now, but I did do some decoding that you did see a few seconds ago. And I'm a bot and I get hit. And Explorer is helping me out with 2 ciphers left. I get put on the same chair. Both ciphers are almost done. I'm gonna put my doll at the gate, and all I need is for someone to rescue me. Coordinator did have to use her flare gun because she would have gotten soul siphoned and she would not have been able to rescue me at all. So she did have to use her gun at that moment. And I'm trying to go to an area that I can kite long enough to open both gates. And I did use my bot to try to open the gate, but it's too far away. And he has claustrophobia, so that means I have to kite even longer. But right now I see he left me, so I pinged that because pinging is important even late game. And it is a Wu Chang who has trump card, teleport, and his ability is also teleport. And my doll has actually opened the gate, so that's good because that means he has to kill my doll. Everyone's still alive, I'm the only one dead on chair. And he teleports to the mercenary. And the mercenary is doing a good job of trying to buy time for our teammates, because he can take a hit without going down. It's a Wu Chang, it's not a photo. So he's good. And he teleports again to the gate, but it's already opened. And we've already won at this point. Even if I die, we still win. And it's actually a 4-man, so GG.